Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all doing good tonight. I got a little short video I'm gonna do for you. I got another product review. You guys know about a lot of my fishing gear from Bass Pro. Some people love Bass Pro, some people not big fans of it. Is what it is. Over the years, most of the stuff I've gotten from them has been pretty reliable. I've used their rods for years, a lot of their different reels. I've recently done reviews on the cranking sticks. I've been using those for 10, 15 years, the Pro Qualifier rods. I've been using those for years. I used to use the Extreme series of reels. In fact, I still got a couple of those in the box I keep as spares that are 20 years old. Only thing I've ever done is change like paws in them, stuff like that. Still work fine to this day. I've used a lot of their baits over the years. My biggest gripe with their baits has always been, as soon as they come out with something I really like, that really does a good job for me, they either stop making a certain color or they stop making the bait and they come out with a new line that to me maybe might not be quite as good as some of the stuff they already had out. So, but it is what it is, you know. I'd say the last 2 to 3 years, they've done a big upgrade in their XPS line of baits, both the hard baits and the soft baits. I've done reviews on the, when these first came out, I did a review on them. The Comeback Shad, which is a big swim bait. I think it's about 6 inches. Let me see. Yeah, 6-inch swim bait. Ounce and a half. I've had mixed reviews, mixed results with these, I should say. This color, which is threadfin, I've had reasonable luck at cur with. And this one, I don't even think I've thrown this one yet. This is just Ghost Shad, I believe. Yep, haven't even thrown that one yet. But I did a little review on these. I've caught some fish with it, the one that I've thrown. It's been I've caught a few fish on it. I'm surprised at how small a fish will eat something like this. Now, a lot of these bigger swim baits, glide baits, stuff like that, I do not have a lot of experience with. I've started dabbling in them some this year, and that's why I purchased some of the stuff that I have. And see, that's the thing about this XPS line. They got a lot of this stuff. It gives you a chance to kind of get your feet wet with it without spending a ton of money, you know, right off the bat. I think these were like $8, $9 a piece, maybe 10. And I've since bought some of the big Berkley swim baits like this. I bought a couple of glide baits. This I have never thrown. And I bought this along with these other two baits I'm getting ready to show you. This is their Swerve glide bait, another 6-inch bait. This color is just, that's just their bone color. But I've thrown a couple of other glide baits I bought. Haven't thrown this one yet. I'll do a more in-depth review on this after I put some time in with it. But I will tell you, I have caught fish with this. I've had the most luck with it at cur. But I haven't thrown it in the river very much. But at cur, I've caught several fish with it. And I'd say the biggest one, maybe 3 pounds. And like I said, I'm surprised how many smaller fish, I'm talking 12, 13-inch fish, will eat this thing. The bait I want to talk to you about today has been probably one of the funnest baits that I have tied on and fished with in years. I mean, this thing, and this is called the XPS Wake Up Call, because it's a 4-inch wake bait, jointed wake bait. See, it's got segmented, jointed, whatever you want to call it. It's 4 inches long and weighs 3/4 of an ounce. And I don't have a lot of experience with the glide baits, like I said, but this thing here is almost addictive when you start throwing it. It's got a side-to-side action to it that is pretty wicked. I don't know how many fish I've caught with this. And most of these have been in the river because I haven't been to Kerr or Gaston or any of the lakes yet and had a chance to throw this there. This color is called fractured bone. You can see the paint scheme. It's got kind of a crackle look to it. And that may be part of what gave it, how they came up with this name for the color. You get so many followers with this thing. Being that I'm new to fishing these, now I fished wake baits for a while. And when I say wake baits, a wake bait to me was Strike King. A lot of companies come out with like their 1.5 square bill body size, but they put a lip on the front of it. It literally goes straight down, and that just keeps the bait in the top 6 inches to the surface of the water. I fished a lot of those, and I've taken a Rogue over the years and just held my rod tip high and kept a Rogue on top to get that V on top of the water. And I've caught some fish that way before. But this is the first wake bait, jointed, segmented, whatever you want to call it, this style that I've ever thrown. And I've caught a lot of fish with this one. I've changed that front hook. You know, I'm big on the red hooks. I've changed that hook a couple of times already. It's a easy bait to cast, and you can throw this thing around anything and anywhere because of the fact it just stays on the surface. And I can't tell you how many fish I've had follow it. You got to really watch when you get followers because sometimes they're blackfish or grinnell, sometimes they're big pike, but it's also gets a lot of bass that'll follow. They don't always eat it. But if nothing else, it shows you where they are. I have watched fish come out of lily pads and follow this thing all the way to my boat, but won't eat it. I stop it, they'll stop behind it, turn and swim off. Then I've had others, 2 or 3 cranks into it, they just annihilate it. It's an awesome and fun bait to fish. It's not a hard bait to fish. It's something you could put on, you know, I throw it on a 6-foot 10 medium heavy rod with a 5:4-to-1 gear ratio reel, sometimes a 6:3-to-1. Most of the time, anything with treble hooks, I'm throwing 5:4-to-1 or 6:3-to-1. That's just my preference. If you crank this just a steady retrieve on 5:4-to-1, the action is just like crazy, man. But I've had a lot of good success with this bait. Haven't caught a lot of big fish with it yet, but I know that eventually I will as I use it more, get more confidence in it, and see better times to throw it. It's one of them things where you hear the guys that throw the glide baits talking about how it's so addictive. You see them come out of the cover, you see them come from a long ways away, and you just know they're going to eat it, and they don't always eat it. But it keeps you throwing it. So you got to be careful with it because you can, there was one day in particular, I threw this hang half the day. Half the day had gone by, and I had caught like 5 or 6 with it. Nothing huge, but a couple of decent ones. And did not realize how long I'd been fishing it, and I'd been throwing this thing 3 or 4 hours. It's just a fun bait to fish, and it's addictive. And I really think the more time I spend with it and get to know exactly where to fish it, when to fish it, how to fish it, what conditions are best for it, I think it's going to be a good bait for me. I'm going to pick a couple more of them up, but I want to do a little review on it to let you guys know if you want to get into something different, something. I'm always every year try to get into another category of bait to try to add something else that'll fit my style of fishing and the glide baits and stuff. I've gotten into some, but this thing right here I love. Another color I bought was the Ghost Shad. Now I haven't even thrown this one yet. I haven't even added a red hook to it or anything. They're really good looking baits. I'm gonna eventually get a couple more of them. I think these are like 10 bucks each. So if you're looking for a bait to throw, something that's fun to fish, something, if you like throwing moving baits, reaction baits, if you want another top water to throw, you know, you might want to give this XPS, Bass Pro XPS Wake Up Call a shot. It's a fun bait. And like I said, even if you don't catch the big ones, sometimes it'll show you where they are, show you where they're coming from. So I just want to do a quick video on it. Like I said, I throw it on a 610 rod, 5.4 to 1 or 6.3 to 1 gear ratio, either 15, 17 or 20 pound Berkley big game line, and just a slow, steady retrieve, man, is all you got to do. And you'll be surprised. It's just addictive and fun bait to fish. So I wanted to do a little review on it. Give them a try, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. You know me, I like to put in time with something before I talk about it. I haven't put in a lot of time with those swim baits and haven't thrown the glide bait at all. So you guys know too, the chatter bomb. I love that thing, the Bass XPS chatter bomb. That's my chatter bait now. That's the only bladed jig I even throw. So the XPS line is good. They got a lot of good colors, a lot of good baits right now. Stock up on them if you find one you like. Because the one thing with Bass Pro, you don't ever know when they're going to stop making it or stop making a certain color of it. So hope this helps. Just wanted to share it with you. And I'll be coming back at you with another video soon. All right. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments below, and I'll reply as soon as I can. Thank you.